Thank you so much. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, all the leaders that is on the call, the guests that is on the call. Um, we just finished our presentation on the PDF. What I want to do right now is I want to break down the power line and then the X factor and then the prime. Okay, how the movement work. Okay, and then I'm going to talk about something, and I'm going to give you guys an update on the time clock. And after that, I'm going to call some few leaders to come on to say something. Okay. My name is Richmond. I'm over here in Atlanta. I have done a lot of smart contract since smart contract started. I made a ton of money in smart contract, and I have seen a lot of complaint out there on the field. And people will join company, and all the leaders will make the money, but the little guy actually don't make money. Yeah, we all have promises on spillover, and only a few of them will get it, and some of them don't get it. So a lot of people kind of lose interest in smart contract. We want to bring that excitement back into the industry of smart contract, okay? Because we know we are tired of this regular network marketing where the owner sometimes will come up with a program and run off with our money and stuff like that. But smart contract is actually a peer-to-peer. There's no admin. There is nobody who can hack it. Even just in case the owner pass away, the system can still run without no owner. It's for the people by the people. Okay, that's how smart contract work. It's for the people by the people. So you don't need admin to run a smart contract. Once you put on the blockchain, it run by itself. Okay, you can verify everyone account and stuff like that. But in the regular MLM, you cannot go and visit the admin back office, nothing like that. You cannot visit a member back office, but a smart contract you can. Okay, so with that said, let me present to you how the movement work on Power of Two. All right, on the left side, you see a name of Joe, Ava, Bob, Dave, and Sue, Mark, and Jane. Okay, now imagine the one that I have in the blue. Those are the people that I bring on board. Okay, the one that is not in the blue is just plain. Those are the people that is in the power line. Okay, on the left side. Now imagine right now on the X factor, we are coming to the power line. Okay, so Joe, I didn't bring Joe into the business. Okay, I didn't bring Joe into the power line, but Joe will come under me. Where you say you, that is me. Okay, all right, and my sponsor is Rich. All right, so now Joe will come on my left leg and is gonna pay me 100% payout. Okay, what is gonna happen right now? Eva is gonna come on my right leg, and the money is gonna go to my upline, which is Rich, right? And it's gonna pay 100%. It's gonna generate another cycle for you. That's why you see on the left side, you say you again right here. I hope you guys see that. You say you. So that means I just cycle out, but I'm still in the same slot. Okay, I am still in the same slot. We have 10 slots in X factor. So, but I'm only talking about one slot. All right. Every slot, the same process. You get paid over and over in the same process. But right now, I'm just talking about one slot. Okay. So once you cycle out right here, you see you come over here. And what is going to happen next? Boom. Joe is going to have Bob. Bob is going to make 100%. Okay. 100%. Now, Babe is going to come in, and what is going to happen is going to pay me, which is you, right? It's going to pay you. Again, you see it right here, Joe, because now Joe have cycled out because Babe have come into the system, and also what? The money go to the upline, and it also cycle, and Babe have come under you again right here. It shows demonstration right here. All right, because Joe have cycled out. Sue also gonna come under, gonna pay Eva 100%. All right. Now you have noticed that the people that I bring on board, which is Joe, Sue, and Joe and Sue, you will see that it's in the dark blue, right? But the rest is not. I didn't bring them, but the system gave it to me anyway. I just have to activate that slot. All right, all these people are paying members. I'm using this as an example of all people are paying members. Okay, now you see that now Mark have come under Eva, have paid the upline, and now what happened is it's another cycle that happened right here. Okay, this pattern keep building down as two people from the P2 community straight line are continuous placed under people based on time and day stamp. You may have two people you don't know follow you into the cycle after cycle, slot after slot. Or different people may upgrade and cycle under you in different slots. You can upgrade into 10 slots and cycle simultaneously in each one. Now let's talk about how the unilevel work or the prime work. Okay, we're gonna that's so this is slot one example. Remember, everyone that you bring into the power line. Remember, I brought Joe, Sue, Mark, James, Zoya, and Ben into the power line. All of them in my front line. So now what happened is when they begin to bring people, it paid 10%, which paid 10 levels deep. So let's just say slot one, well, Joe, if Joe come in and pay me a 10% and all the way to 10th level, that's 100% payout. So each person produce a new payout for me. Okay, so infinite wide, 10 levels deep. All right, that's how the unilevels work. So everyone that you bring on board, so in this case I brought in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on board. They are in my first row. When those people begin to also bring their people, it just fall under them all the way to the 10th level. Okay, that's how the unilevel work. Now let's talk about this slide. You didn't upgrade before Mark and Jane due to their early time and day stamp. The temporarily roll up to reach with their people and you lost the 10% on their team until you upgrade. So what that means is if I'm in slot one, let's just say me and Jane, Rich and Mark and Jane are in slot one. We are in slot one. Why? Because when we upgrade with the $10, slot one is activated. But just in case they go to the highest slot and I didn't go to the higher slot, you see that in the pink, I lose that 10% to my upline. Okay, I lose that 10, even though they are still accounted for under me, but I lose that 10% to my upline. All right, that's how you lose money in the prime or the unilevel. Okay, even though you lost some commissions, you regain all the other 10% commission on Mark and Jane team for those who came after you upgrade. So now, example, you can see all the ones in the yellow are earned. All the ones in the pink, I lose it to my upline. Why? Because I didn't upgrade to that particular slot and they did before me because I brought them on board, right? So you don't, so you see that I have in Mark, I lost 10%. I lost 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 40% that I've lost right there. And with Jane, I lost 2. You see what I'm saying? To 20%, right? But anybody that come after, if I upgrade to that particular slot, anybody come after that, I get it. I get them. That's why you see in Mark, I lost what? 1, 2, 3, 4. The rest I gain them. In Jane, I lost 2. The rest I gain them. But if I upgrade to the next slot and before them, I gain everything back. Okay. All right. That's what that means. And this is showing you the next slot that, you know, I did upgrade to all the slots. So I get all of that percentage. All right. And it goes all the way to slot 4, all the way to the 10th slot. Okay. So that is how the flow of the system work. In this case, I would like to invite Ken. I want to hear from him. He's an amazing leader and he's doing a tremendous job on the field and his team is on fire. And I want to bring him on board to say a few words.
Thank you, Richmond. Welcome everybody. You know what? When I look at the Power of Two program that we put together here, there's smart contracts out there, and I would actually call this a smarter contract than the other smart contracts that are currently on the market. And the reason why I say that is we've done something very very different. I would even go as far as to say that we are a new category creator within the smart contract space. What we're doing here has never been done before. We've essentially leveled the playing field where everyone can participate. And why is that? Because every other program that has been available on the market up until now has pretty much put people in the position where they really had to pay and to get involved when they don't even know if they can be successful at it or even have people that they can bring into the program. And so what we've done here is make it easy for those who are brand new and have never done something like this before and are maybe a bit skeptical about getting involved and putting money up. Well, guess what? We actually give them two people for free. They will see those two people before they make a decision. But it's probably not the road I would encourage people to go down. But if it is a situation whereby you do join and you're in a situation or you have people coming aboard, perhaps financially you're not in a situation to really get involved in a program like this, once they see people trickling in, make a decision. Either you want to do this or you don't. If you want to do it, you're going to want to upgrade immediately to capture the people who are below you. Because if you don't, even though you're given 24 hours to upgrade, and if you don't, you're going to drop to the bottom of the list. But if people trickle in even a few minutes after you do, and they upgrade first, they're going to surpass you and go above you. So, that's decision time when that happens. And the other thing that I find that's really great about this program is that unlike other programs that are out there right now where the value of the cryptocurrency, the token they're using is constantly changing, and of course when that happens, it also affects the whole program. With the perpetual value regulator we have here on using Tron and the way we structured it, the value always stays the same. So, for example, if slot one is, and in both programs, X Factor and Prime, is $5 each, US dollars, that's going to stay $5. Slot two, $10, it's going to stay at $10, regardless of how expensive Tron moves up or down in the price. So, I'm just really excited, Richmond. I love what you've been able to put together here. We have really something that's very, very unique, very different. We compared to everything else out there. It's like the way I see this program, the Power of Two, is like this. We saw what was available in the market. We looked at all the pros and the cons, and we've made all the changes and nuances to make this smart contract a smarter contract. And by doing so, we've allowed a lot of other people to get involved, and it's going to make it a lot more exciting for people who want to get involved in this space. And it's just great to be part of a new category creator within the smart contract space.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Also, before I bring Jane on board to bring the next person, um, uh, my goal was to go live this Friday, and I have talked to a lot of leaders, and they don't want us to go live on the weekend. Okay. So, and also I have the time clock right now. I'm going to show you guys right now. It's actually, I didn't want to show you guys, but because they want to design it very good. But I have the one that they did so far, but at the same time, but they just want to make it more sexier, I might say. So here we go. So they all decided that the leaders decided that they want to go live on Tuesday and Wednesday, which is next week. And then I choose Tuesday. I said, okay, fine. Since we don't want to go live this weekend, which is Friday, Tuesday is fine. And we have the time clock right here. So it's being designed, but I want you guys to be the first person to see it. The color and everything else is going to change today. But there go the link right there, Power of Two Run. Anybody can go to Power of Two Run to see the time clock. Later on, you're going to see different designs and stuff on here to make it more sexy. But I just want you guys to be the first one to see it first. All right. So with that said, back to you, Jane.
Fantastic. These slides are amazing, Richmond. And the clock is on. How exciting. Thank you for sharing that with us. We're the first ones, you guys. And there's such a huge group from around the world. I would love to hear from Barlos. Barlos, are you still with us? He's one of our co-hosts. He's my sponsor in this incredible program. He lives in Colombia, South America, and he is a high integrity guy. Barlos, can you hear me?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go right ahead. Love to hear your thoughts.
Well, first of all, I want to say you guys are doing an extraordinary job. Michael, Barry, Richmond, and of course, Eugene. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the leadership that you guys bring to the table. I know how important that is from being in this industry for so many years. Being a part of a strong leadership group, it makes all the difference in the world. And you guys are a Class A act, so I appreciate that. I'm getting more and more excited each day. Richmond, you just got me jumping out of my skin with these new diagrams because they plainly show exactly how this works. And I'm a visual person. I want to see it rather than just hear it. And I know a lot of people out there are the same way. So yeah, let's keep bringing the visual aspect to the table. One thing that gets me really excited about this program is it's something for everybody. I think as networkers and leaders, over the years, we've kind of gotten to where we pick and choose who we introduce certain programs to that we may be involved in based on, how much money we assume that person has, the pay structure, whether it's a binary or unilevel or what have you. But with this program, you don't have to do that. I can see where everybody will be attracted to what we have. Whether you're the guy who's never networked before and you have no courage or no confidence in yourself, don't worry, we have you covered. If you say I'm on a tight budget, we have you covered. You can come in for as little as $5, or actually, if you don't have that, you can come in for free. So we have you. If you're a big networker, of course, you see this and I don't think there's anything out there as lucrative as what we have our hands on here. So you guys are doing a great job. Keep me excited. I know if I'm excited, there are a lot of others excited, and we're gonna break records with this program. I would say let's stay focused. To everyone out there, don't get distracted because, my philosophy is if you divide something, you conquer it. We don't want to be conquered by this industry who's just out there, just throwing everything at everybody, and nobody is rooted and grounded in anything particular. And I can assure you, under those conditions, you will never be successful in this business. It's the people who can see the fundamentals, know what we have, and stick with it. Yes, we'll have ups and downs. That's a part of life. But if you hang in there and you have strong fundamentals, in the end, you will succeed. And I'm looking forward to experiencing a very successful business and relationship with you guys. Back to you, Jen.
Oh, don't you love the way he says Jen? I'm honored to be working with Carlos. You put about 10 syllables in that little 3 letters. Anyway, I just love it. You're the best. Thrilled and honored to be working with you. So, okay, Richmond, back to you. I think are there any other leaders you want to